Welcome to What's in Your Data.
Brought to you by Melissa. Hi, my name is Daniel Lee, and I'm the Chief Data Wrangler at Melissa.
My name is Anna Chong, and I'm a software engineer team lead here at Melissa.
Yum.
Is it lunchtime?
You know what? I'm going to have some data for lunch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what's so good about data for lunch?
Identification numbers.
I don't even know I don't even know how that relates, but let's talk about it.
The stomach wants what the stomach wants, and stomach today wants identification numbers.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
Okay, well, what kind of identification numbers are we talking about here?
Like basically, identification numbers are used to kind of get a physical item into a database, storing a physical item and its characteristics into a database. Like ISBNs. Have you heard of ISBNs?
Mm-hmm. Books.
International Standard Book Numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or VINs.
Oh, vehicle numbers.
Vehicle identification numbers. Driver's license numbers. Social security numbers.
Yeah.
UPCs. SKUs.
Yeah.
They're all ways of classifying, of identifying.
Yeah,
something.
specific things. Yes.
Something, right?
Unique.
Right.
Unique.
Even if, it's unique, it identifies them, even if that thing may or may not change, right?
Yeah.
So like ISBNs, it identifies a book worldwide. And if the book was missing some pages, it's still the same ISBN.
True.
If the book, was missing its cover or not, it's still the same ISBN. VIN numbers for vehicle. The vehicle has some modifications afterwards.
Yeah.
It's still the same VIN.
Yeah.
Right? So the VIN pointed at that vehicle, and then all the additions, deletions, and updates afterwards.
Okay.
Right?
Makes sense.
What else? We said UPCs and SKUs, those identify products. Driver's license and social security numbers identify people.
Yep.
So all those are numbers that, again, are unique. They identify something, even if there's changes.
Okay. I guess, how does that relate to, what about like addresses?
So like a physical location?
Right.
Someone could identify a physical location with a latitude, longitude.
Oh, okay. So just like, here's my point, right?
Yeah, right. But then, first of all, it's a much longer string of numbers to remember. You have to understand the lat long system, and maybe you're just talking about GIS stuff. We should talk about GIS in the future.
We should.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother world.
Whole other world.
Yeah.
But, maps, projections, and such. And it's not very clear to everybody.
Sure.
But
So what would be something that's more universal and, easier for people to work with?
Well, so a similar to, ISBNs or VINs, some identification number.
Okay.
That would point to that address. You said address, right? So,
Yeah.
So it's a number that points to an address, and even if the address changes, and addresses can change.
Yeah.
The city can be renamed, the street can be renamed. A lot of, you see a lot of towns in the past used to be called like a first street, second street, third street. The first usually becomes like Main Street.
Oh, okay.
And then they may rename.
Like placeholder
It's
street
just like
names.
1, 2, 3 for ABC for now, and we'll change it later. Maybe the zip codes change. That can happen.
Yeah.
They renumber or
Reassign
something.
zones and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, but a special address key, and one that is available, it's called a Melissa address key.
Yep.
MAK.
Yep.
Starts with an M. So a Melissa address key is a 10-digit number.
Okay.
That uniquely identifies an address, and it sticks with the address even though there could be changes with that address.
Okay. And we have this for US and global.
Right. Especially, it's very helpful for global when there's so many formats. In the US too.
Yeah.
There can be so many formats or changes. Even just simply, we might have talked about this, but if you have street and ST in two different databases.
Oh, yeah.
But if they're assigned the same MAK number, MAK, so then you can join them.
Yeah. And then so you can go either way.
And without revealing information, you could perhaps have a vendor or a client or someone, they could have assigned MAK numbers to their database. And you can see, well, what do I have that you have? And you can join on those numbers that aren't really revealing the information behind it.
Yeah.
Just a number.
It's almost like a hidden hash almost. Not really a hash, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Like a ID.
ID.
An ID. An ID.
That's correct. So all I know is you have that number, I also have that number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some benefits to these, right? So I know you talked a little bit about being able to share information without revealing, information.
What did you just say? Sharing information without revealing information?
Yeah, sharing information without revealing like privacy stuff, right?
Sure.
So, so what are some other benefits of this?
Well, for addresses, really, they're in the public, right? If someone walks down the street, you can collect all the addresses on the street.
Sure.
But it's just ease of data management. If you have many databases, you're working with many software products, database systems. If you just assign them all the same set of numbers, you can easily join.
Yeah.
You can easily dedupe. You say, wait, I already have this number.
Yeah.
It exists in this form, even though the input might have been looked a little bit different, but it resolves to the same identification number.
Cleans up your data a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing as, you've already enrolled based on your driver's license number.
Yeah.
I already have you in my system,
Gotcha,
even though
gotcha.
you may have been known by a different name. Now all I need to do is update your name. Or update your
sense.
information. Update the address if it's newer or I was missing. So with that number, you can append, like, I didn't have the latitude longitude. Give me that now.
Sure.
I have that number, and maybe you have a database of the lat longs, and you have a database of the address components.
Yeah.
Just join them together.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Okay.
And then you can carry that through. Sometimes with identification numbers, maybe you can group together. Like, for example, for addresses, you think about apartment buildings.
Yeah.
So you have like a 100 Main Street, Suite A, Suite B, Suite C.
Yeah.
Now, A, B, C, they're all, actual suites that have their own numbers, but they can be grouped together under the parent,
The bigger,
the building.
the actual building, not the individual units.
Right. Right. So you can do that.
Yeah.
So that could be beneficial to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of pros to be able to identify addresses
Right.
around the world
Right.
with just a unique number like that.
Yeah, and there's more other ways we can think about identifying other things like other physical places like businesses.
Yeah.
So the other M, there's a Melissa Enterprise key,
Okay.
a number that's meant for businesses.
Specific entities.
Okay, so that's a good way to phrase it, because sometimes you have entities like corporations that have subsidiaries,
Yeah.
or corporations that have branch offices.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's the same entity, but it's just other locations, satellite locations.
Yeah.
Subsidiaries meaning it owned.
They own, yeah.
Franchises, or just they're grouped together as a family under one holding. So if you assign the businesses the right numbers, you can figure out ways to group it together.
Okay.
We also have firmographics. So
So what do you mean by firmographics?
the number of employees,
Okay. Demographics of
the demographics of the firm.
businesses. Yeah.
Firmographics. So number of employees, sales volume, the organization website.
Sure.
Just
yeah.
information about that enterprise, that company.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and if the company changes or is sold or whatever, the MEK number should stick with it.
Right.
And-
Because it's
and-
still based on the business.
Right.
Not based on the person.
Right. So you got a Melissa address key or an equivalent identification number for an address. Then you have a Melissa enterprise key
Yeah.
or some equivalent identification number for a business, along with all of the metadata or attributes that go with it.
Okay. Well, then let's talk about kind of segueing into what I was saying earlier. But so it's not based on person.
But there could be.
There could be.
It could be.
Yeah.
But when you're working with databases and you have a lot of data from people, people data,
Yeah.
you don't really want to be passing around driver's license numbers
Yeah.
or social
Or social
security
security
numbers.
numbers or
Yeah.
anything that's like,
Personally identifiable information.
Yes.
So a way to conceal that is to assign them a
number.
number, a Melissa identity key. And that's a number that's kind of like substitutes
Okay.
for the social security number
Okay.
or any other revealing information.
Right.
So you can hide behind that birth date, all your emails, all your addresses that you ever had, your date of birth, your
Past names you've used, any sort of nicknames.
Right.
Anything that could tie you to you.
right. hide it behind a number
Yeah.
that identify you. And maybe you have different spellings of your names.
Yeah.
Maybe in some databases you have a full first, middle, last. In other databases you might just have first, middle.
Yeah.
But somehow you're able to identify that those two are really the same. So you get assigned the same MEK number.
Yeah.
And perhaps when you're connecting databases with other systems, you don't have to transport all of that. Not even the name. You just say, I have person number 1. Do you have person number 1? And it is. Then when we can agree that that's the same person number 1,
Yeah.
and I have metadata that I'm supposed to transfer to you,
Yeah.
just those attributes and not
okay.
the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. So identification numbers are out there.
Yeah.
People use it all the time, and you can use MAK, MEK, or MEK, address key, enterprise key, or identity key, or your own system. But if you run your own system, then you just have to make sure the other side that you're talking to understands that same system.
Right. Well, you want to make sure that they're all being formatted correctly, because otherwise you're never going to,
Yeah, mismatches. Then you deal with like duplicates and merge issues.
Yeah.
But if you're able to identify using whatever technology that you want, you could reduce.
Yeah.
Better data management.
Keeps data clean for everybody.
Yeah. And more without revealing too much of your data.
Yeah. Secure, private, clean.
Yeah. That's all you need in life, right? Secure, private, clean.
That's how I like my data, at least.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So seems like I think these identifying numbers seems like a good way to standardize information, across different barriers and keep things private, secure, and clean. That's the gist.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Globally.
Yes. Nice.
All right.
Well, that was an interesting topic. Thank you.
Yeah.
The of data. Delicious.
Yum.
All right. Well, hey, thank you everybody for joining today. If you like this type of video, make sure you click like and subscribe so we can reach more viewers like you, and you'll be notified when we post new videos.
We'd love to hear from you. So email us at podcast@mosta.com. Leave us a comment. Follow us on LinkedIn, and we'll respond to you and answer any additional questions you might have.
Yeah. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Until next time.
Stay data curious.